Hello friends, this is Satvinder Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. I know there has been so much excitement with regards to the new PNP stream from Ontario Workforce Priority Stream. People are very excited because this is a great opportunity to get the PR. But along with that excitement, there is a lot of confusion also. Confusion how the scores are calculated. In this video, I'll try to explain to you how you can calculate your scores in the latest PNP option, which is Ontario Workforce Priority Stream. So before that, small request, if you are new to the channel, have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration, news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important video, which is about Ontario Workforce Priority Stream, the latest option to get PR, particularly for those who are in Ontario. This is one of the wonderful options to get you the PR. It has not opened yet. It is going to be opening very soon. I don't know the date, but this Ontario Workforce Priority Stream will be a great option. So Workforce Priority Stream is basically divided into three categories, three different areas, which is tier 0 to 3 pathway and the tier 4 to 5 pathway, and there is a self-employed physician pathway. These are the three pathways. In this video, this is the part 1 of the video. In this video, I'll try to explain to you expression of interest. What is expression of interest, how score calculation is done, and how you can get yourself awarded to the points, how can you maximize your points. So all this I'll try to explain to you in this video. Let me first tell you what is expression of interest. Expression of interest is EOI, is expression of interest. It is an acronym. So this is a way you tell Ontario that I am interested. I am interested in your latest stream. And for that, your employer needs to provide you the job offer. The job offer on the employer portal, you have to provide the job offer. Once you provide the job offer on the Ontario portal, then once this job offer is there, you can get the code, and then you work with your consultant and they can create the profile for you. So once you create the profile, then that is the point where you can go into the pool and then you will be assigned a score. That is the score we are talking about in this video. So once Ontario gets that score to you, then Ontario conducts the draw, and highest persons who have the higher score will be given ITA. So this is how it works. Now 11 scoring factors are there, total 130 points are there. This is not the CRS points. Please do not get confused with the CRS. These points are not CRS points, although you can link them to the CRS. I will explain them in my upcoming next video, but in this video, all I'm telling you, these are not the CRS points. So 11 scoring factors. Let's look at all these 11 factors right here. So I will try to explain to you all these factors in detail with examples. So let's start with the first factor. First factor is a tier category. Tier category is your, in the NOC code, you have 5-digit NOC code. In the NOC code, the second digit, second number is your tier category. There are total 6 tiers: tier 01, tier 2, 3, tier 4, 5. 6 tiers. So tier 01 will be awarded maximum points, 9 points. Tier 2, 3 will be awarded 6 points. 4 you will get 0 points. 5 you will get 0 points. And factor 2 is your broad occupation category. So called BOC, broad occupation category. This is the first letter of your NOC code. So first letter of your NOC code, there are 10 broad categories. So highest points are awarded to the healthcare, 3. which starts with 3. So anyone who has a NOC code starting with 3 will get 10 points. Anyone who has a NOC code starting with 7, trade people, their NOC code start with 7, 8 points. So 2 is STEM, is IT. So anyone who is a system engineer, anyone who is a software engineer will get 6 points. So 0, 1, 4, 8, 9 will get 4 points. Category 5 and 6 will get 2 points. So retail sales supervisor will get 2 points. Now I am here showing an example of a NOC code 21222, system information specialist. So this is NOC code. You can see first digit is your BOC, broad occupational category. Here the category is 2, you get 6 points. Second digit is your tier, tier is 1, you get 9 points. So this is how the calculation is done. Broad occupation categories are 10. I have explained you. Tier are 6. So tier 6, tier 0 is a management jobs. Tier 1, 2, 3, that is up till 3 is the point where you can enter the express entry. After 3 you cannot enter express entry. So tier 3 you will get points. After 3 you will not get points. Let's take an example of a code 73100. Here the code is starting with broad occupation category 7 and tier is 3. Broad occupation category 7, tier is 3. For tier 3 you get 6 points. For 7, for BOC 7 you get 8 points. So another example, family doctors. Family doctors you get, for broad occupation category is 3, you get 10 points. For 1 you get 9 points. Total a family doctor gets 19 points. 19, 10 plus 9, 19. Here another example of 21300. Here category, broad occupation category is 2 and the tier is 1. So for tier you are getting 9 points, which is 1, tier 1, 0 and 1. So I hope that helps you. Factor 2 is hourly wage. That's self-explanatory. Below $20, below $20 you get 0 points. 20 to 25 you get 5 points. 25 to 29 you get 8 points. From 30 to 35 you get 10 points. 35 to 40 you get 12 points. 40 to more you get 15 points. So doctors, self-employed doctors, the wage system is a little different. I'll try to explain in my another video. Factor 4 is Ontario work experience. Remember, Ontario work experience, not Canadian work experience. Ontario. You have worked within Ontario. Okay? Ontario work experience. If you have more than 24 months of experience in the job offer position, you get 18 points. And this is major. This factor, factor 4, gives you maximum points. So someone who is working for an employer for last 2 years and that employer is giving you the job offer, you will get maximum points, which is 18, right? Now factor 4 has another option, and that option is if the applicant has less than 6 months of work experience in the job offer position. The scoring is like this: over 24 months of work experience in Ontario, 12 points, and 13 to 24 is 9 points. Here I am trying to help you with the help of examples. There are these 3 examples are there. So suppose employer A, you are working for last 7 months. You tell him, oh, there is a new stream. He says, no, I cannot help you because my revenue is less. So I cannot help you. So you move to another employer. So you move to employer B. You worked 7 months for that employer. 7 months. You move to employer B. Same job, carpenter. You are working as a carpenter for employer A. For employer B, you are working as a carpenter. Same job. same NOC code, you get 6 points. But you go and tell, after watching this video, you go and tell your employer, oh, I have this wonderful stream, I can get PR, can you help me? Employer says, of course I will help you. So of course I will help you, you will get double points, 12 points you will get. So that is the difference. So if you are, your tenure in the job is longer, you get more points. That's the benefit. Now suppose you work in, you have studied in BC or Manitoba or Saskatchewan or any other province. So suppose you studied in BC and then you moved to Ontario. You worked in BC for 2 years on PGWP and came here, try your luck in Ontario and get PR. You will get 0 points because your work experience is Manitoba, out of province of Ontario. So that is a very important thing. Factor 5, that is your notice of assessment, your earning history. And notice of assessment is the only way. They don't consider what is there in your bank. What you have declared to CRA, that is important. So notice of assessment in the last 5 years, if less than 30,000, you get 0 points. 30,000 or more, 30,000 to 50,000, you get 4 points. 50,000 and to 70,000, you get 6 points. More than 70,000, you get 8 points. So this is how the points are. Factor 5 is there. Factor 6, your legal status in Canada. If you have a valid work permit, you can get 10 points. If you have a study permit, you can get 5 points. And if you have a valid work, neither work nor study, that is, you are on a visitor record, you get 0 points. So these are very, very important. And because somebody on a visitor status can apply but will not get 10 points. They can apply but they will not get 10 points. So factor 7 is the highest level of education. For masters you get 8 points. For PhD you get 10 points. So suppose you have done LLB here, suppose you have done dentistry, suppose you have done PhD, you get 10 points. So masters 8 points. If you have done 2 years diploma after your grade 12 plus 2, then you get only 5 points. So here are the details. Now factor 8 is number of Canadian credentials. So if you have taken more than one credential, then you get 10 points. One credential, you get 5 points. You have never studied from Canada, 0 points. So here I am taking an example. So many people do 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 courses, 2 certificates, right? If you have done 1 plus 1, 1 year course, it has to be a 1 year course, you get 10 points. So that's the advantage. So 2 separate credentials. Suppose you have done business and suppose you have done logistics, supply chain. So 2 courses, business 1 year supply chain, you get 10 points. But you have done 2 years diploma, you get only 5 points. So here there is an advantage to those who have done 2 different courses. Factor 9 is a language ability, how much you score in English or French. So here if you get CLB 9 is 8777 in IELTS or CELPIP 9999. So you get 15 points. So these points are in your hand. Try to score maximum. English or French, try to score maximum. Factor 10, if you are having a language bilingual, if you are having a language of both, you know that both English and French, you can get 10 points. Only English, you can get 5 points. So bilinguals will have a lot of benefit. Factor 11, last, this factor is very, very important. I'm getting so many calls based on one single factor. This one single factor, so many calls, particularly from Northern Ontario. Why I'm getting the calls? Because it is an unfair advantage. Northern Ontario, anybody who is in Sudbury, in North Bay, Thunder Bay, Kenora, Rainy River, all these areas, if you are there in any part of the Northern Ontario, you get 15 points. That's an unfair advantage. So I'm getting so many calls because people over there are very excited. They really know that they can easily get the PR. Because one, you get 15 points, same job in Toronto, 0 points. You are a carpenter in Toronto, 0 points. You are a carpenter in Northern Ontario, 15 points. So major difference, major difference. And that is the reason I'm getting so many calls from Northern Ontario. Please put my file. I have to tell them, wait, the system is not opened yet. System is not opened yet. So that's the 11 factors. Now, who is getting benefit? So healthcare and trade, they are the two sectors which are getting maximum benefit. Anyone with the NOC code starting with 3 or with 7. NOC code starting with 3 or 7 has huge benefit. So Northern Ontario, I have already told you, workers in Northern Ontario, unfair advantage. High income, you are having a salary of $40 an hour advantage. You are having a valid work permit advantage. You have worked more than 2 years for the same employer in Ontario. You have unfair advantage. Notice of assessment, you have a notice of assessment in the higher category, 50,000 and above. That's great, you get more points. You have high official language score, CLB 9, great score. And bilingual, you know English and French, great, you get more points. And you have done masters or PhD, excellent, you get more points. So this is the people, these are the type of people who can get more advantage. Of course, if you need to discuss your own case with us, more than welcome, and you can book an appointment you can do on the phone or Zoom call. If you are sitting in the far area, if you are not in GTA or not in Brampton, then you can schedule a call, which can be a phone call or a Zoom call. But if you are here in GTA or in Brampton, you can come to my office. My office is here, is the address, email ID, phone number. Very important. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.